Hi guys, it's Kate here from Secret Bloggers Business and welcome back to Blog Tip Tuesday. Today I'm continuing on with my theme of answering some reader questions because you guys are a clever lot and you're asking some really good ones. And today I've got some advice for you about how to deal with the haters. So hang around and I'll show you now. Alrighty guys, so let's talk about something a little bit gross, and that is let's talk about haters. And not necessarily just haters, but people who kind of come into your beautiful, wonderful unicorn fart rainbow pixie dust land of blogging and they shit all over it, because that's what some people like to do. So maybe they're the people that, like, I call them grammar Nazis, who like to send you an email to make themselves feel so much better because you had typos. Or maybe they're the kind of people who just feel like leaving a really backhanded compliment type of comment. Or maybe they are just flat out haters who are sending you nasty emails or leaving horrible comments or trolling you somewhere else, or they're submitting your shit to trolling forums, which is basically, I think, like one of the worst possible things a human being can do, because why spend your time being negative? I don't know. Anyway, I don't understand the whole trolling mentality. That's not me. I'm a positive person, I think, and believe exactly what my grandma taught me. That is, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. But there are jerks out there, and they're on the internet, and they have keyboards, and therefore they think that they have a right to their opinion. So what do you do about it? Because it sucks. It hurts when a stranger decides to tell you that you're a bit shit. Yeah, it really sucks. So there are a couple of things that you can do about it. First of all, you have to it's more like a mindset thing. You have to realize that normally this is their shit and not your shit. This is that they are probably a little bit upset with themselves, upset or a bit jealous, or that's simplifying it, but there's probably some kind of pain or torment going on their side, and you've stirred something up for them, whether it's that you've brought up a memory for them, or they're going through something right now and they're just lashing out. Normally, the reason that people do nasty things is because some unnice things have been happening to them, or constantly happen to them, or have happened to them that they've got no control over. So it makes them feel a little bit better, a little bit more powerful to go and be mean to other people. And they kind of don't seem to think that people on the internet are real people, therefore it's just like them punching their pillow on their bed makes them feel better. They don't realize the outcome. So I know that doesn't really help much, but if you can kind of keep that in the back of your mind when people do it, it is normally just them. You are their mirror. They're reflecting their shit onto you. Generally has very little to do with you, but it does still hurt, it does still suck. So what do you do about it? Well, first of all, you need to shut it down. Like, if it's getting out of control, if people are leaving nasty comments on your Facebook, on your site, sending you emails, I absolutely give you permission to delete and block them. Don't respond. There's never any point. Responding normally just makes it worse. Feel free to write them the nastiest email, dropping C-bombs and F-bombs throughout it that you can possibly think of, but just don't hit send. Or send it to a friend or something. It might still make you feel better, but don't respond. That's just adding gasoline to the fire. But yeah, shut it down. Get rid of it. You are absolutely allowed to delete the stuff that is on your site and on your social media. You can even set up filters in your email so you never see emails from them again. That is definitely something that I would recommend that you do. And if this kind of inflames them further, which it can, then, especially if it's on social media, you can report them to the relevant people. But the thing is, as well as shutting them down and getting rid of the negativity and getting it off your site, you're actually legally obliged, because if someone leaves nasty defamatory things on your site, particularly if it's actually not about you, but maybe it's about a brand or another person, you're actually liable for that stuff, depending on, which country you're in and that kind of thing. So anyway, delete. And the third thing is, because you're probably going to be feeling a little bit crap about the world and blogging and maybe wanting to give up a little bit right now, is to go and find your favorite blogging group, or maybe just some of your favorite bloggers who you have a relationship with, and forward maybe one of the things to them, and you know, they'll most likely pick it apart, make fun of them, boost you up, and make you just generally feel better, because the majority of bloggers are lovely, lovely, lovely people. This community is brilliant. There's some beautiful humans in here, and some of them I am now very lucky to call some of my closest friends. And you know, they really are the people to turn to when you're having a shit blogging day because someone is being a jerk to you on the internet. It is a fact of life of putting yourself out there on the internet that eventually someone is going to come along and shit on you a little bit, but you don't have to let that bring you down. So I really hope that this video is helpful to you if someone is being a jerk to you today. This blogging community is a lovely, lovely, loving one. Most of the time, go find those lovely people, surround yourself with them, immerse yourself in that, focus on that, and hopefully the yucky stuff will be, you know, just a tiny part of your blogging journey, and you know, you can just brush it off. And if worse comes to worst, I also recommend that possibly you chuck on a bit of Taylor Swift. I cannot play this song here on this video because I will be sued, but you know the one. Play it loud, dance around your lounge room like an absolute muppet, and you know, I bet you will end up feeling better. So anyway, that is my blog tip for you this week. What to do when people are jerks to you on the internet. I hope you found it useful, and come back next week for more Blog Tip Tuesday. And don't forget to leave a comment if you've got something nice to say, obviously, or subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is below. Alrighty guys, I will see you next week. Bye!